The Census Bureau just releasing its 2020 data today. Behind me, some of the districts currently in place, especially here in Central Florida, but these are certainly going to be changing as Central Florida is booming. State lawmakers will now use this census data to redraw Florida's political maps. And as Fox 35's Craig Patrick reports, that's going to shake up the state.
While state lawmakers can try to add a congressional seat anywhere they want, the census stats will likely place it somewhere in Central Florida along the I-4 corridor, and putting it here would require changing the makeup of some, if not most, of the districts to the Orlando and Tampa Bay regions. Now, in terms of politics, Republicans control the process of redoing the map, and the nature of partisan politics combined with prior history suggests that Republicans will try to draw the lines in such a way to favor themselves and squeeze out Democrats.
What they'll try to do is to draw as many seats as possible that have Republican majorities.
They're not allowed to draw districts that favor a particular party or candidate under the state constitution, but they did it anyway in the last round of redistricting until the courts made them comply with the law. And if watchdogs challenge the maps they draw in this round, the courts will have to make the final call on that yet again. For now, one of the biggest surprises in the data is that Florida will only gain one U.S. House seat. Statisticians expected Florida to gain 2, but our state may have been shortchanged by an undercount in the census. The numbers do show Florida and other states in the South and West grew at a faster rate than the nation at large, but the projections suggest we gained many more people than the census counted for several reasons. For example, there was a shortage of paper census forms last year, and the pandemic made it harder for some to access online computers in what was our first census conducted mainly online. And Trump's appointed census managers ceased counting efforts weeks earlier than they planned. And the Bureau's analysts warned that cutting processing time could lead to serious errors. Bottom line is lawmakers on both sides say Florida appears to have lost out.
You would have thought Florida would get 2. Now, from initial report, it could be within less than 100 of why they missed off on that, and you thought Texas would get 3. They both got 1 less. You thought New York would lose an extra, and they did not.
Craig Patrick, Fox 35 News.
And the state's constitution says lawmakers have to redraw the districts during its session that begins in January. Of course, count on Fox 35 to keep you updated on these newest districts.